Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it is the 14th of September 2024. Little request for a favour if I can make that of you, and that's if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe me to the channel, because that'd be big help and appreciated if you would hit the little button. Today, Satan, right? The mighty Satan and their new one, Songs in Crimson. And this continues the run of very impressive new albums from original new wave of British heavy metal bands this year. It just keeps rolling on and on. They come regularly. And no exception here with Satan's Song in Crimson. Just a few days ago we had the new self-titled album from Blitzkrieg, and we've had many others this year, haven't we? Rapstallion, Saxon, Demon, the list goes on, and say that this one's just up there with them all as well. Talking about Blitzkrieg and that self-titled one that came out just a few days ago, there is that ongoing connection between Blitzkrieg and Satan, with the vocalist Brian Ross. He appears here on Songs in Crimson and also on that Blitzkrieg album. And the lineup, the Satan lineup here on Songs in Crimson is basically the original lineup from the 80s. Because joining Ross, we've got guitarist Steve Ramsey and Russ Tippins, Graham English on bass, and Sean Taylor drumming. And the quick history is, isn't it, that back in the 80s, Satan issued the new wave of British heavy metal classic, their debut album from back then, Caught in the Act. 1983 was it? Tell me if I'm wrong. Then Suspended Sentence was 87, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong again. Though they would issue albums under different names, was it Pariah and Blind Fury? Anyway, a long period of activity then saw Satan disappear, though they did reform around about 2010. Released a comeback album, Life Sentence, in 2013, and then we've had 3 further albums after that. And now we've got a 4th in September 2024, Songs in Crimson. Now this is an album of consistently fast-paced, hard-hitting heaviness, which, whilst quite relentless, has some catchy melody built into the chorus sections, which are strong and catchy and memorable. It's sort of a retro modern throwback. Is that a double contradiction? Retro modern throwback to the old Nawabum days, and there's more than enough speed and power to satisfy any hard rock heavy metal fan here. All the riffs spit, cut, slash relentlessly and fast, and as do the frantic solos. We got thumpingly energetic drumming, big throbbing bass, and all add to that guitar power, as do the vocals from Ross. There's a bit of a muddy production, which doesn't make it the cleanest listen, but maybe that was deliberate, because to me it adds some authenticity to that doomy undercurrent in the music, and gives it a nice raw feel as well. That's what I think. Frantic Zero starts it off, is indeed frantic, makes you sit up and take notice straight away. Era, another steamroller of oral assault and battery. Sacramental Rites gets a bit dark, but it's got a big monster chorus. Turn the Tide, that speeds in, hot and frantic, screaming guitars all over it. I mean, some others, short, punchy, Captives, Takes No Prisoners. See what I did there? And then the closer of Deadly Crimson's a real stonking finish. Satan don't muck about here. There's 10 songs, each generally between 3.5 and 4.5 minutes. Some of them are a few seconds longer, meaning that 3/4 of an hour running time is concise and tight, and there's no noodling away just for the sake of it to fill out the capacity on an album. Coming so soon after that excellent self-titled album from Blitzkrieg, with Songs in Crimson, Satan show that they're another legacy new wave of British heavy metal band who retain all their chops in quite some style. It is a fine album, and I've listened to it a few times now, even though I only got it yesterday, and it reveals more on each listen. So that's Satan, Songs in Crimson. link in the description below. Don't forget to check out that recent Blitzkrieg album as well. I'll put one of them card things up in the top right, so you can go and do that. Please do subscribe to the channel before you go, because to say that would be marvellous. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.